Ahoy, ahoy! Welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. With me, as always, is handsome Dan Nye.
And sitting right over there is clever Eric Muller.
Now, we may be sitting here in the daylight, but Dan, you're going to be talking about a movie called Moonlight.
Yes, and
I guess I have to be serious from now on.
It's well, this is a movie that you could make jokes about, but it's like, I'm actually going to be, full disclosure, I have my phone on me. I want to make sure I give due credit to the writer, to the story, and I want to make sure I get these actors' names right, because and I'm literally going to read.
If there's one thing we do here on Ramble On is we butcher names.
Butcher names and accuracy. Accuracy over all else, which is new as of this video. But
hashtag squad goals.
Squad goals. Literally, the definition of this on IMDb, and it's a pretty good way of surmising it, is a timeless story of human connection and self-discovery. Moonlight chronicles the life of a young black man from childhood to adulthood as he struggles to find his place in the world growing up in the rough neighborhood of Miami. Ooh. Now, the reason that is interesting is because I went into this movie not really knowing much about it, and it's really, I think, the best way you could have. It is... all of the leads in this movie are fantastic. It's very much a smaller film, and it's about that. And you see this individual at different points in his life. When you see him as a small child, you see, oh my god, I'm going to butcher this gentleman's name. There's a man who plays a drug dealer in the movie, and it's the gentleman from Luke Cage who played Cottonmouth. Mm-hmm. And his name is Mahershala Ali. And I'm probably going to say that wrong, but he's fantastic in it. You see there's a young gentleman named Alex R. Hibbert plays Little, and the gentleman plays in different points of his life. You have Little, you have Chiron, and you have Black. It's all the same character. He's playing, I think he's under 10 years old as he's Little, and then when he's Chiron, he is in high school. And the gentleman who plays Chiron, I know this is lovely, is Ashton Sanders. And then the gentleman who plays Black is when he's much older, and that is Trevante Rhodes. And there's also some great supporting roles from Janelle Monáe and Naomi Harris. Now, the reason I wanted to get all those out of the way is because, like I said, this is a smaller film, and it's only dealing with him at different points in his life. There's also a lot about this character development, and there's a lot I'm not going to get into because I went in and I didn't know it, and it made the movie that much better because it was like, what if this is how this person was in this situation? And you can't fathom what this person's going through until you see it happening on screen, and then it's kind of like, it's very shocking in parts of this movie, but it's also, like I said, it's quiet, it's well done, it takes its time, but it's not like lingering. Every single thing in this movie is important that you're watching, and by the end of it, it's kind of like, it's heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking movie because it's like, you're seeing a different society and you're seeing it from a different point of view, so it's not like, you don't go into this movie expecting to be like having a blockbuster entertainment. You go into this movie seeing a character development and to see how good a small movie like this can be as an independent film, as something you've probably never seen before.
Okay, is there any faults to Moonlight?
I can't think of any, honestly. Okay. The script is fantastic. There's never a point where you feel like something is out of place. The direction is great. It was written and directed by the same guy, Barry. I don't want to screw up his name either. It's a much simpler name. It was Barry Jenkins. Barry Jenkins wrote and directed it, and the story was by Terrell Alvin McCartney. That was who the story was by. So this is going to be a lot of names, but the long and the short of it is, this is a movie that it should be seen, at least to have that kind of perspective on anything else, like from an outside point of view into a small, like, microcosm of the world. It's dealing a lot with, like I said, the first actor, he was playing a drug dealer. It's set in more impoverished areas of Miami. The main character, his mother, she is addicted to crack in this, and it's very heartbreaking. That's not a spoiler, you find out in the first 20 minutes. So it's interesting to see how that's what this whole movie's about, how these relationships change, how the dynamics work with everyone, and it's a fantastic story told really, really well.
All right, Dan, grade it.
This is an A. This is a really good, like we've talked about before, like a lot of the blockbusters have been letdowns, but where 2016 continues to shine is the smaller movies, because we're getting things that are really trying to say something and have a lot to say in these times where it's like you're going to bigger movies and being disappointed, but when you see the smaller movies, you're like, holy shit, that was a good movie. So yeah, that's clever Eric Muller sitting right over there.
That's handsome Dan Nye, rubbing shoulder to shoulder with.
As always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any thoughts on Moonlight, you'd like to talk about us with it, please let us know. And as always, ramble on.
And I'm going to use my phone to catch some Pokemon.